Salut, c'est Géraldine, bienvenue sur Comme une Française TV, Sound French even to the French. Quoi? Yet another word that's used everywhere in French but with mysterious rules that are hard to explain. Like aller that we saw before, quoi is a word where the rules are different and a bit intuitive. We don't think too much about it when we use it. You surely asked yourself before, why is he adding quoi randomly in this sentence? Why isn't she using que here? Today I will show you how you can use quoi in your day-to-day speech as well. Quoi means what? Mostly. Grammatically in a sentence, quoi is a pronoun. It means what. It means what when there's a preposition before, like with, where. When there's no preposition, you would use que instead. So as the French only use one word, qui for who and whom, we kept a distinction for what. We have two different words for what, que and quoi. We'll see examples. Which preposition to use and where depends on the verb you use. It's really tricky, I'm sorry. They're mostly the same as in English, but there's also many differences. It comes with the practice. I won't cover the prepositions in this video as it's a whole other can of worms. Examples now. For example, what do you want? What do you want is que veux-tu? Que veux-tu? Or qu'est-ce que tu veux? Qu'est-ce que tu veux? Que veux-tu? Qu'est-ce que tu veux? What are you thinking about is à quoi penses-tu? À quoi penses-tu? Remember, French preposition come at the beginning of the question and not at the end. What can I wear with this? What can I wear with this is avec quoi puis-je porter ça? You see, it's a bit difficult. French questions are supposed to start with the pronoun. However, when talking, we often put quoi at the end instead, and it even replaces the usual que. For example, with what we saw before, what do you want? Que veux-tu? What do you want? Becomes in spoken French, tu veux quoi? Tu veux quoi? And what are you thinking about? What are you thinking about? Becomes à quoi tu penses? À quoi tu penses? Or even tu penses à quoi? Tu penses à quoi? It's technically incorrect, so don't use it in professional emails and exams, but you can use it in your speech with friends with no problem. Quoi is not only used for questions, it can introduce a new subject and verb, a relative clause in an affirmative sentence. I don't know what you want. I don't know what you want is je ne sais pas de quoi tu as envie. Je ne sais pas de quoi tu as envie. This is not what I'm talking about. Ce n'est pas de quoi je parle. Ce n'est pas de quoi je parle. We usually have a shorter way to express our idea, but it's still used now and then. Finally, ou quoi at the end of a sentence means or what, and is used basically the same way. Tu te dépêches ou quoi? Tu te dépêches ou quoi? Are you going to hurry up or what? Tu te dépêches ou quoi? Or you can even change it to ou bien as well. Tu te dépêches ou bien? Tu te dépêches ou bien? Again, are you going to hurry or what? Be careful because ou bien is less used all around France, but I love it. It sounds old-fashioned or even regional to me, so it's not going to be used everywhere, but it's funny. Quoi on its own. Like what? Quoi is used on its own to express surprise, a lack of information, or misunderstanding. So if someone tells you he's never eaten camembert.
Au fait, tu sais que j'ai jamais mangé de camembert?
Quoi? T'as jamais mangé de camembert, toi? If you want your friend to give you more information about something that's been discussed, for example.
Géraldine, tu sais ce que j'aime dans tes vidéos?
Quoi? Or if you don't understand what he just said. Quoi? Here you should actually change it to excuse-moi, excuse-moi, or excusez-moi, excusez-moi, or pardon, pardon if you want to be more polite. But don't worry if you ask quoi instead, it's widely used and instinctive for most native speakers. Quoi as a question can have a more defiant meaning still, like confrontational, like what's your problem? It can be said on its own. Quoi? Like what? Quoi? You see, it's more confrontation. Quoi as a filler. You will sometimes hear quoi used seemingly at random in sentences. Some French speakers seem to place the word ballistically in their speech, throwing it around and hoping it makes sense. Mostly any period or comma can be changed into quoi. You're implicitly testing if your conversation partner understands your words, or you're reformulating what you've already said. That's why quoi just at the end of a sentence before a period can translate into you know, or get it, or even basically. For example, j'ai lu du Victor Hugo, Émile Zola, Maupassant, Molière. Les classiques quoi. Okay, you see? Les classiques quoi. I've read some Victor Hugo, Émile Zola, Maupassant, Molière. Classic literature, you know. But don't overuse it. Try to use other words instead for variety. For example, tu vois, you know, tu vois or see that. Or en fait, actually. Or even en gros, it means basically. It will depend on your context. Quoi in French expressions. A few idiomatic expressions use quoi. Un je ne sais quoi, for example, is a French expression that I've actually heard more in American speech, but it's sometimes used in actual French as well. It literally means I don't know what. And it's a pleasant quality that's hard to describe, like a charm you can't exactly put in words. It's quite poetic, un je ne sais quoi. For example, il avait ce je ne sais quoi qui m'a tout de suite plu. Il avait ce je ne sais quoi qui m'a tout de suite plu. He had that je ne sais quoi that I loved from the get-go. Another useful expression is il n'y a pas de quoi. Il n'y a pas de quoi. Literally, there's no need for it. It means you're welcome. You say it after someone thanked you, like the more common de rien. Merci, de rien. Merci, il n'y a pas de quoi. Finally, you have n'importe quoi, a strange expression. It literally means whatever that is, but it has other meanings as well. First, that's nonsense after a sentence that doesn't make sense or that you don't believe. Tu savais que la France et le Brésil ont failli se faire la guerre pour des langoustes? Tu savais que la France et le Brésil ont failli se faire la guerre pour des langoustes? Did you know that France and Brazil almost waged war over lobsters? N'importe quoi. N'importe quoi, that's nonsense. You can have also some n'importe quoi that means a mess, things done at random. Quand je joue aux échecs, je fais n'importe quoi. Quand je joue aux échecs, je fais n'importe quoi. When I play chess, I'm doing things at random. To finish on a lighter and funny note, a famous French performer called Rémi Gaillard used it in his nonsensical motto « C'est en faisant n'importe quoi qu'on devient n'importe qui ». C'est en faisant n'importe quoi qu'on devient n'importe qui. It's by doing anything that you will become anybody, or doing messy stuff leads you to become a messy man. And sometimes he's really doing n'importe quoi. Et toi, did you spot other uses of quoi in French? Do you manage to use it properly? When did you use quoi for the last time? Share your experience in French if you dare in the comments below. We can all learn from your story. The comment section on the blog is the best place to start discussions and ask me questions. If you like this video, share it with your friends on YouTube, on Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, anything you like. Help me spread the word about Comme, Française. Merci. Love French, dream of sounding French even to the French. Learn how with me, Géraldine on commeunfrançaise.com, and subscribe to my email updates for exclusive tips on real life in French every Tuesday, plus an exclusive video lesson, Introduce Yourself in French. And it's free. Merci for watching Comme une Française TV, sound French even to the French. Allez, salut!